This channel has been a staple in your lives, more importantly a staple in the Ingham's lives for the past 7 or 8 years, over which time we have made 1.8 thousand videos. So many videos, so much watch time, so many hours of work. Now the majority of that time has been taken up covering the lovely Ingham family after we've made video upon video upon video upon video upon video, etc. You can see there's so many videos on the Ingham family in the entirety. Now you may be surprised by this, right? But I have made 1060 videos on the Inghams alone. 1060. It's a wonder I get anything else done, isn't it? Now, we want to just proportion that out a little bit. 1060 videos, 1.8 thousand videos in total that I've done. That equates to a cool 59% of my content has been Ingham based, and that may surprise you. It's not as much as you thought it actually would be, is it? I bet you from the outset you thought that it's probably more in the region of 80 to 90%, right, or more. But no, only 59% of my content is Ingham based. I'm quite surprised. I'm happy with that. However, I came across this channel the other day, right? This channel, a random channel, popped up, and oh my god, they are the biggest Dougal haters in the entire world, right? The Clapback Chronicles. Sounds exciting. Using my logo, my copyrighted raccoon in your banner. We'll be back for that one a little bit later. But in terms of videos, they've done 2 videos and have both about me. That's a 100% strike rate. Oh my goodness. 100%. And I've only hit 59% of mine about the Inghams. 59% is all that I've done on the Inghams. You have done 100% of your videos. Oh, dearie me. Although I'd be a little bit more concerned about the fact that you've done more videos than you have subscribers. Now, I don't usually care about the amount of subscribers people have. I'm not all about that. But 1 sub, 2 videos, that could be a new channel name for you. Anyway, we're going to have a look through to see what you've got to say about what I do, because there's some quite interesting points to be had. Right, so buckle up, guys. This is brilliant. It actually cheered me up. I needed cheering up this morning, and it really did cheer me up. To know that I've got people out there watching me like this is just fun for me. So the first one we're going to look at is the shocking truth about online bullying. The Raccoon X versus the Ingham family. Shocking truth about online bullying. Welcome to the first video in this new series where we expose the hypocrisy behind certain online channels. In this deep dive, we have a closer look at the Raccoon, a channel that has built a following and a revenue stream by posting almost daily about the family vlogging channel, the Ingham family. Oh, it sounds a hoot. It does. It gets better though. It really does.
Now, this channel I've created to highlight and also show online bullying, online hate. Channels set up purposefully to cause distress and also make money in the process of doing it. Now, I have seen a few channels, and this particular channel, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The channel in question is called The Raccoon. Now, this channel is about somebody who basically says that they're an online advocate for safe places for children. Kids shouldn't be working. Making YouTube videos, the family content. Basically, family vloggers. Now, this particular user, we'll call them by their online pseudonym, which would be the Raccoon, or as he's also known as Dougal. He's put this sort of persona out there that he's an advocate for anti-exploitation and people who are going to basically be a danger, or other people be a danger to the children. Now, what I can't get, and what I can't get out of my head with this particular guy, is that he uses the people who he's basically criticising, these vloggers, family content creators, whilst using their footage in its entirety for critiquing and criticism purposes, and also being monetised off the back of that. Now, it's okay to have an opinion, okay? Not here to say no one should have an opinion. State your opinion and then move along. But this guy can't just have an opinion. He's now made, well, I guess he's making quite a bit of money. A bit of money. We'll say a bit of money. A bit of money.
Define a bit of money. What the hell? The amount of hours that I put in, this blood, sweat and tears that I used to create the content for you to pick apart in this manner is absolutely disgusting. The amount of hours that it takes, and yet I get paid a pittance.
Where he basically, any video that's uploaded, he will play it, or he will talk over it, and it's quite childish. Really childish in the things that he says and how he talks about this particular family.
Oh, it's childish. It's childish. Did I say some meany things to Sarah, did I? Or Chris? Was Chris the target? And he doesn't deserve, Chris Ingham, he doesn't deserve this. Oh, Chris. Chris, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Chris just brings it to me, alright? He just, it's like that itch that you need to punch and, you know what I mean? Is it childish? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's childish.
Now, we are going to have a look at the family in question in a second, who I've decided to pick out. In fact, let's not wait. Let's just do it. Let's just have a look at the family. So the family in question that he seems to have a dislike for is the Ingham family. He's saying on his bio it's family vloggers he has a problem with that are exploiting the children. Now, that has happened. We've seen that before in America, not so long ago actually. A family had been through absolute hell, that the children, because they were basically used as puppets. They were mistreated, and that is a terrible, terrible thing. Okay? We're not saying it's not. It's a terrible thing. But you can't tarnish everybody with the same brush.
So you're talking about the 8 passengers situation which happened recently, where it was horrible, horrendous abuse. Obviously, nobody's disputing that. But to say you can't tarnish everybody with the same brush, the problem with 8 passengers wasn't solely the actual abuse where the kids were tortured and things like that. It was the whole concept of family vlogging, where the kids were made to do the things that they didn't want to do. They were made to be on a vlog when they didn't want to be on a vlog. They didn't have a choice whether to be on a vlog because they were too young to consent. They were put out there and their images were distributed around the internet without their consent, and dangerously so. And exactly the same thing is happening with the Ingham family. Exactly the same thing is happening with the Fizz family and every other family on YouTube. So yes, you can tarnish every family vlogger with the same brush because they are doing the exact same things.
You certainly can't do it without proof, because that's going into the realms of slander.
Oh, I need proof! Proof that it's child exploitation. Okay. Well, open your eyes and look at it. Right, it's right there in front of you. It's filmed for all to see. Child exploitation right in front of your eyes. It's on their vlogs every single day. I don't need to prove it because they're doing it for themselves. It's right there. Open your eyes, see it, take it in, breathe the child exploitation. It's right there. Look at it. My God, it's not that difficult.
And defamation. If we look at the playlists that he has at the moment, as of today, he's got some playlists set up that I can see. Now, I haven't been through the whole channel because I couldn't. If I'm honest, I couldn't put up with the content from this guy because I felt like my IQ was being sucked out of me just listening to him. The awkward laughs. You can see the awkwardness in the videos he's creating when he's trying to articulate something and he doesn't quite know how to, or maybe at the time he feels a little bit awkward doing so, but there's that awkwardness about him.
I'm offended. I'm actually offended. My awkward laugh. A lot of people, right now, not to beat around the bush, a lot of people say that my laugh is adorable. You know, it's endearing. Are they lying? Have you been lying to me, guys? I'm actually offended. I'm that's enough for me just to walk out that door right now. Right? This guy thinks that I have an awkwardness about me, which admittedly I do. Right? I'm not the best on camera. Hence why I'm not on camera. I'm not the best on recording what, you know, these things, recording and stuff. It's not my chosen profession, but it kind of landed upon me.
Now, at the moment, he does have playlists set up for the Sullivan family, 8 passengers. Now, that was the family I mentioned earlier. That was with the evil mother who absolutely mistreated them poor kids. Totally wrong. The Fizz family. Now, I have seen the Fizz family. Can't say I'm a viewer, but from what I have seen, they seem like a nice family.
Well, they are the better sort of child exploiters that we have on the internet available for offer. Yes, they are a lovely family of child exploiters, I must say. Now, the problem here is that child exploiters are the same as the other child exploiters. It doesn't matter whether they come across as a lovely family. They still do the exact same thing.
And also, the Ingham family. Now, looking at the content where this guy's going in on these families, I can see there's only been 99 videos made of the Sullivan family.
Hear that, Sue? Ben? You've only had 99 videos made on you, so quit your whinging. What the hell? All that whinging you're doing about fucking Dougal doing videos on you and tearing you apart all the time. It's only 99 times. He says it's only 99. It's fine. It's don't worry. It's only 99. Could be worse. You could be the Inghams, right?
There's been, 62 videos of 8 passengers?
Right, and so before you go, oh, Dougal is this bad person, right? You're talking about awareness, right? Okay? And you have mentioned about 8 passengers being really bad, right? It was a bad channel. They did bad things. Who brought you the awareness that was happening before it hit the headline news, right? I know I'm not saying that I'm the only person to have ever talked about them, but there were very few people talking about them before it happened. Now everybody's talking about them, right? But I was there before and ahead of time. I told you what was happening. I showed you what was happening, and then it happened. So that is awareness, my guy. Awareness.
48 videos made for the Fizz family. And this is what gets me. A staggering, absolutely ridiculous 1,020 videos made for the Ingham family.
To be fair, that is over a good number of years, right? I didn't just knock up 1,000 videos overnight or anything like that. Plus, that leaves another 800 videos non-Ingham. You know, you're not focusing on those, are you? No. Only a 99 on the Sullivans. They're not going to be happy, are they?
What the actual fuck?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Now, you can't tell me, based on just what I see there, that this guy hasn't got a vendetta for this family. And as people who follow and comment, I'm not bothered. You come along and comment on anything you want of mine. I don't give a shit. Seriously, don't give a shit. What I do give a shit for is, on a daily basis, people hiding behind keyboards, posting the bullshit that they would never ever say to the person's face directly, because quite frankly, most of them are fucking cowards.
I love how he categorizes everybody as being cowards. You know, he doesn't know everybody that's actually there talking about the Inghams, and he also doesn't know whether people would actually say this to their faces, right? I definitely would, right? If I saw them in the street, I would definitely ask Chris what he was doing that day, you know, why he was messaging teens. I definitely would. I would definitely ask them why they exploit their kids for profit every day. I definitely do that. So I can't speak for everybody else in the comments, but I would. 100% I would. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Now, that's not normal to me. And also with the videos, I've found that it's the blocking the kids' faces. If you're going to use video for fair use, for critiquing or for criticism, whatever you want to call it, I just call it downright hate, because that's what it is. And if you say otherwise, you're a liar.
Well, that's your opinion, isn't it? As you said, everybody's entitled to an opinion. I, for one, know exactly why I do these videos, and I don't really have any explanation except for you're right, absolutely right. I can't, you know, I just hate the Inghams. I can't help myself. They, you know, they're bad people. They're bad people. Aren't they bad people? Haven't you watched them recently? Did you not see that time they left the baby on the beach? Oh, I love that. That was a lovely occasion. It was a lovely family day out, right? And yeah, they decided to go swimming and leave the baby. Was it 5 month old, or was it 4 months? Can't remember now. 4 months old, I think it was, and he was left on the beach to sleep it off whilst his fam went swimming in the sea. Oh, I loved it. It was great. It made a good video, though, didn't it? It did make a good video.
Now, it's the kids' part that gets me. It's the you've made a few attempts earlier on at trying to blur the faces out, and may I say, you've done it poorly. Absolutely piss poor, because you'll blur a face out and the blur will move off the face of the children, and then sometimes the face will turn and you've got a full-on side view of a face.
So yeah, he goes on, witters on about the blurring of the faces, and yes, he's got a point. I could do better on occasion, right? Sometimes things get beyond me and things like that, but at least there is a silver lining in this, right? At least I don't film other people's kids who are naked and upload it to hundreds of thousands of people online. You know, there is that silver linings and that, you know.
But you think it's right that you're criticising these kids who will one day grow up and see, or potentially see, the absolute shit you've posted about the parents?
Right. So your argument is that one day these kids will grow up and they'll look back and read all the shit that their parents have been given over the years. They will think, right? See, this is the thing. Those kids will grow up, right? Most of them are already reading Tattle, right? Isabel, Esme, definitely read Tattle. Maybe even Isla. She's only 13. Yes, that's how much their parents protect them. Do you see the hypocrisy there, right? Now, one day they will grow up and they'll be reading about how Chris is a pervert, and they'll be like, Dad, what the hell? And Chris will be like, oh, it was lies. It was lies. And then the kids will be like, no, no, I read, I've seen the evidence. And they'll call out the dad for being that person, because trust me, it's not nice when you find out that your parents are not who you thought they were, and if those kids have any moral compass about them, right, when they're older, then they will realise that Chris was a piece of shit, and they'll probably disown him. But on the flip side, if they agreed with what he did, then they deserve all they get when they're older. You know what I mean?
More to the point as well, I found watching your videos that you have a weird thing for the wife Sarah. A really weird, it's like a weird sexualized thing with her, the way you talk sometimes. And it's like watching, do you know when, I can go back at it because, obviously I'm a dude. I can go back. So when I was a kid, and if you used to like someone, you'd sort of, you'd be a little bit cheeky with them. Sometimes you'd be a little bit nasty, but that's because you didn't know what to do, because you were a child. And that's how you come across. You're like this pre-adolescent boy with this weird fantasy. That's what it comes across.
Oh, but Sarah is so low. She's I can't even get the words out. She's like the glue that sticks me together. No, that's not a thing, is it? She's like the she's got these sparkles that glow out of her cheeks. She's such a lovely, fine lady, fine young lady, isn't she? All right, she's lovely though. I can't even describe to you just how infatuated I am by those that muscle, those muscles. She's got muscles on her, and she could hold a pint or two in her hands. But that being said, I have the same fatal attraction towards Chris as well. He's a fine, strapping young fellow, isn't he? To have them both at the same time. Oh, that would be a dream. Oh.
Now, you can have all your little warriors come along and say, oh, it's not, I'm a terrible dickhead, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Like I said from the beginning, couldn't give an absolute flying shit about what you or your members and your viewers say. It's like watching a little mini army. It is, it really is. This little mini army of minions backing you up, and you're like this flag bearer. It's a joke. It's a joke. Anyway, there's a lot more stuff coming. This is just a little video, just to let you know, you're now on the radar for me. Like I say, I know a hell of a lot about you. More than I think you would ever realise. More than most, I would say. How I get my information? Well, unfortunately, you don't know anything about me. But I know a lot about you. An awful lot about you. Now, I'm not here to dox you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put your address out there.
Okay. You know a lot about me, do you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know my name? That's the first start. Because not a lot of people do know my name. They think they do, but they don't. And the amount of people that have got it wrong based on, I fucking knows. Right, so you know my name, you know my address. Good one. I've had death threats come to my house. Was it you? I'm sorry. See, that's what I have to deal with, right? So apparently he knows a lot about me, and more than most people would know about me. But everything that is known about me is already known about me. right? There's no additional information anywhere because I haven't put any additional information anywhere, right? So it's already out there. It's on the internet. In fact, if you want to go and fish for the information, then you can have a look if you like. But yeah, it's there. I've not hidden anything. Not since the nastiness of 2019. When I did get doxxed. Yeah, that was a fun time. And
I'm not going to be a dickhead about things. I'm not going to be the way you go about it. Basically slandering people on a daily basis. So I think at the end of the day, what I'm going to show about you is just what the sort of person you really are. You couldn't give a shite for the kids. You don't care about what is going on with these family vloggers. It's content for you. It's potential hitting big time with a one killer video. And I think you got lucky with the subject you got onto.
You think I'm doing this to try and hit the big time? That I think because they've got like over 1 million subs, that I'm going to get one killer video. It's going to go viral and I'm going to make it big. No, it's the opposite way around. They had 1 million and they were doing really well when I started off, and now they're doing shit. And that is the coincidence isn't just that, is it really? So no. Christ. Yeah, I'm looking for that killer video. You come across like you don't actually know why I'm or how I got into doing this, right? It's fascinating to me.
When it comes down to the Ingham family, which I think's fucking wrong on so many levels, and I'll say that to anybody and to anyone who's that said things in the past, because that's what it is for me. You've picked out this one family. Out of the whole internet of family vloggers, you've picked out this one family.
I've picked out this one family. Out of all the family vloggers I could have gone for, I wonder why it happened to be the Inghams. Hands up those who know the reason why it was the Inghams in the first place. I can't fucking... I wonder why it might have been the Inghams family that I started off with. Oh, this is good stuff.
And I think you've said it yourself. You used to be a follower. I don't want to say the word follower. It sounds very culty. You used to be a subscriber. And I'd probably say you were quite a loyal subscriber to them as well.
Was I? I was a sub. I wasn't just a silent watcher. No, I was a loyal subscriber to them. And, oh my goodness Christ me! I hold my hands up, guys. I was definitely an iFan back in the day. I loved them. Sarah and Chris. Oh, they were the pinnacle of my life. And yeah. Jesus.
And then you've been butthurt in some way, or you've found something you can get your teeth into and think, I can make content out of this.
And you have no idea what that might be. You have no idea, no clue whatsoever. What was it that I thought, oh, I can get my teeth into this one. This could make me a few quid, can't it? Do you know it took me over a year to make a single penny out of the Inghams, right? Doing it day in, day out, raising awareness, doing my videos for a year before I made a single penny. That is how much I didn't do it for the money.
So, that's my 10 pence worth. It might not be worth anything to you, but it will do eventually. I'm not going to do things in chronological order. I'm just going to look at on any of your content, because it's all fair game. And it's all fair use. And I will be using some of your content in its entirety. And where you failed to cover up people's identity properly, i.e. the children's identity that you're using in these videos, I'll cover them up for you. Because, you know, if you're going to do something like this, have the decency to do it properly, instead of a half-assed job. So that's the first video. Just putting it out there. There's going to be more to come. And it won't be in any particular order. Okay.
Okay, no problem at all. That was the first video that he did on me. I thought it was a cracker, didn't you? We're going to very quickly go through the second one that he did, you know, save time and everything. But he had a little issue with me kind of making videos on a certain business that the Inghams are running. It was a kind of an issue for him.
Make yourself a cup of tea, or in this case, coffee, and watch this absolutely, totally biased car crash of a video. It's unreal. Let's go and watch it.
It's coffee time! Kinda coffee time at any rate. Is it kind of coffee? Is it kind of tea? Is it a little bit in between? Who knows? We're going to find out today, because guess what, guys? I have ordered the world's most famous coffee bean, my kind of coffee.
The sarcasm from this guy. Unreal, isn't it? Unreal. He's like a pig in shite.
From the infamous, famous Kinda Collection team. So we're going to have a look now to see what they sent me, because it was a phenomenal revelation. So many people have, well, some people have reviewed it already, and a lot of people have given fake reviews, but funny ones, as I've shown already.
It was a revelation. What's he talking about?
A revelation, a surprising and previously unknown fact that has been disclosed to others to reveal information which was not previously known. I'm not quite sure what he had a problem with there, honestly.
And also with these fake reviews, and this one as well, what we're going to watch now, you're just destroying a livelihood. You're never going to leave these families alone. While you're making money off the back of them, you're never going to leave them alone.
Yes. I don't get I don't get his point. Honestly, I don't get his point. I'm going to destroy his livelihood, his coffee business. Destroying his coffee. My God, if you honestly think that he's got an actual coffee business, he's making a millions and ain't in this coffee business. Jesus Christ. The point is to destroy his business, right? It's not the best business in the world, is it, this one? It's just a quick cash grab if he can get it. He's pretty much destroyed his own business by revealing that he's doing a coffee business. You know, it's not my fault, is it? He will message teens, but there you go.
And you've got these little haters going on and on. Like little minions, again. Your little minions running off and putting shit reviews on, trying to review bomb.
I just want to point something out here, because you probably don't know, and maybe don't even care. But the background that you're using there, or you're playing the raccoon with a campfire and that, right? I had to pay a license for that, so it's not copyrighted me. It's copyrighted somebody else, and you're using their copyright, and they might not be too happy with that. Just thought I'd let you know.
Someone's business.
So let's go and have a look to see what I had to say about it. Right, here we go. We have a package. This is from the #1 superb brand that is Kinda Coffee. It's Kinda Coffee. It's a little bit of tea, maybe a bit of hot chocolate thrown in. Who knows?
Considering you put the order in, I'd hope you knew what's in the box. If it was myself, I'd have took a shit in the bag and sent you it.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You're coming across us a little bit slow. Sorry, is that a bad word? It's not, yeah. I'm not actually a big coffee drinker.
Revelation #1. He doesn't drink coffee. So let's review someone's coffee. Big thumbs up. Absolute clown.
It's kind of the point. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. He's got me there. I definitely shouldn't have reviewed that coffee if I don't drink coffee. Absolutely not.
And the award for still chatting rubbish about coffee goes to the Raccoon again. Why has he even done this? Why has he even bothered? Because it's making him look stupid.
It's making me look stupid. Again, quite the point. It's the point. Do you think I care about me making myself look stupid? That's the thing. That's the point. I want people to laugh at me. That is actually the point. I can't believe he's not getting. The fact he's done a review. He's done a reaction of me reviewing the Ingham video. The fact he's done a review of me reacting to it, my review. You know what I mean? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Here we go. They're different. Yeah, they are slightly different colouring, aren't they? Weird, that, isn't it? It's weird. That is weird.
That's weird, isn't it? That's very weird. Again, talking out of your arse again when you have no knowledge of coffee.
I know. I don't drink coffee, that's why. He doesn't get it. He doesn't. Honestly, he doesn't get it. For some reason he thinks it's just a serious review. I don't think it's water directly in there, is it? I know some of you are just going to be berating me.
Berating you? That doesn't even start to begin when I first watched this video. Let's just play a little game of how do we think these beans are going to be ground up. Comment below before you watch the rest of this video how you think he's going to grind these beans up.
Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put some beans in there, like that. Right, coffee beans in here, second. Huh? Like that. Right, so the coffee beans in here, right? Going to do that, and then, right, what we're going to do is we got our rolling pin.
Oh, behold, the rolling pin of Dirkdom.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, this carries on for quite a little bit, but you need to listen to the commentary.
After that, and hopefully this will do it for us, right?
5 hours later.
Almost done now. Almost done. Almost done. Yeah. How's that?
Whoa, slow down, boys. He's not done yet.
Right, I think that's probably enough. Okay. There we go. Maybe 1 or 2 little bits of beans in there somewhere, right? What we do now is pour it in back into the mug. Right. Oh, fucking hell.
So, you know, I remember the days when Starbucks and Costa and people who like making coffee at home, the only way they could do it was by using a big ass rolling pin. Oh, God.
Okay, good one. I did genuinely laugh at that. I thought it was quite funny. You're holding it. Shit, Well, that's brilliant, that is. Right. Okay. Right, there we go. Most of it's in there anyway. Right, so, what we now need to do, okay, we need some water, which has just been boiled.
Revelation number 2. He has absolutely no idea what he's doing. This is what makes this a car crash review. He has no idea what he's doing.
That's right, because I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. I just don't, okay? What can you do? I had to buy the coffee and I don't drink the coffee. I don't drink coffee. How am I supposed to know what to do if I don't drink coffee? I don't have the equipment, the guile, the know-how to make coffee. I don't drink it. How am I supposed to make it if I don't drink it?
This video you've made for Kinda Coffee is bullshit. The whole video is bullshit. Because what you're saying about the coffee is nonsense. You're not even a person who understands coffee or drinks coffee. When you go to Starbucks or Costa or Pret, anywhere like that, do they shout about where the coffee beans are from? I'll tell you for a fact they don't. Very, very rare that they'll tell you the origin.
Is that a fact? Is it a fact? Is it? Well, I'll have you know, I have differing facts to hand about that. Yeah, from the actual source, I can tell you that they do. In fact, I have to tell you, if asked, obviously, I think that they don't put it out on display. But if you ask them, they will tell you because they need to. They have to. All right. Anyway, that was that, and yeah, I thought it was brilliant. I thought brilliant. It's a long time since I've had a video on me. I've missed them, you know. We could make it a daily. No, I've got too many things on daily. Ingham's, okay, maybe a weekly or monthly event. All right, okay, we can reconvene, we can do it again. You can review another one of my videos, react to them, steal my content and all sorts, you know, and I could just give you a 5-star review again, all right, because that's what I do best, isn't it? So I hope you've all appreciated or loved this little video of mine. You know, if you have, give it a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, because I have many thoughts that didn't quite make the cut on this video, and I cut out a lot of his video because it was going to be too long. Right, I had other things I could have said, but do that. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Clappy backy person, also sub to the channel because you're going to want to know when more videos get uploaded. I know you're onto it and I'm on your radar and everything now, so yeah, I'll continue to do me and you continue to do you. We will both do each other, right? Hey, ooh, I know. Anyway, until next time, everybody, have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.